Hello teacher, how are you doing? This is speaking part 1. First question, what kind of bills do you have to pay? Of course, as I'm not even old enough to work, I don't pay my own bills, but my parents do, and mm, most, not mostly, like all the time, we have to pay for water, for lights, for heat. I don't know if you can call that. Then, how do you usually pay your bills, in cash or by another method? Um, we usually get a check that we need to pay and we do it online. Have you ever forgotten to pay a bill? By the way, does Wi-Fi count as a bill? If it does, then we do it sometimes through bankomat and sometimes I don't know, it is ATM, right? So through ATM and sometimes online. Whenever I can, I do online as it is more convenient and not complex. Is there anything you could do to make your bills cheaper? I think yes, just using less water, light, and heat will um, will reduce the amount of the bills one has to pay. Then describe some food or drink that you learned to prepare. Oh, you should say what food or drink you learned to prepare, when and where you learned to prepare this, how you learned to prepare this, and explain before. So there is actually a food and a drink that I learned to prepare. So a food is just chicken breast. How to cook chicken breast, and I'm getting better at it. But my first time was actually real bad, and my sister was teaching me because sometimes I was home alone and I had to cook something for myself. And so the first time when I was cooking, I had so many problems. My sister, of course, helped me, but still, I forgot some things to add. You know, how to make it tender and crisp. So that was the hardest part. And about the drink, it was very easy from the beginning. So, you know, there is like fused tea, right? And this is just cold tea. It is literally called iced tea sometimes. So what I do is I just get a tea, prepare it, or I don't know, make a tea. Then uh, I just wait for it to freeze, and after I put lemon, some sugar, and after it's freezed, like very cold, it's almost the same as fused tea, but just in fused tea, like in their in their what's this fabric? Yeah, probably they add way too much sugar, which is like the unhealthy amount. So I don't do that. I just add some sugar, and yeah, maybe it's not the same, but it's almost the same. Like I really love that. Sometimes when I don't have fused tea at home or anything to drink, I just do that. It's very great. Yes. Then part 3. Young people and cooking. Example questions. What kind of things can children learn to cook? Um, Children can learn how to cook the easiest like recipes. So it is either um, just making sausages, boiling them. Like it's nothing is easier than that. Or making sandwiches, which is as easy because you just have to cut. That's it. And also the same for sausages. You just have to put them in a boiling water and wait some time until they are boiled. Do you think it is important for children to learn to cook? Uh, I mean, it probably is slowly, like so that it is not something new when they grow up. So they are at least used to it a little. Um, but from my childhood, I actually loved to cook, but I wasn't. Like sometimes I would just help my mother or my sister. Do you think young people should learn to cook at home or at school? Uh, I mean, at school, usually people don't have like cooking things. Like don't have frying pan or um, kitchens. So I think at home, I think they should learn it at home. Yeah, maybe there are uh, some activities that you can join where they teach you how to cook, but it is not at every school. So I would still say that um, teaching children to cook at home is like should be like the basic thing. Working as a chef, how enjoyable do you think it would be to work as a professional chef? It would be great actually. Yes, I would love to work as a chef. Yes, it might be hard, but I know some people that are working as chef, and I find it great. Their experiences, like it's really fun, you know. People eat your food that you prepared. I don't know how to explain it. Uh, what skills does a person need to be a great chef? First of all, experience. Of course, people must cook um, in order to become better at what they are doing, and also try out new things. Maybe trying to change flavor. Maybe I know it would be better. Also, I think they should have a very good understanding of how recipes work. Yes, and I think they should perfect it, and that's what makes a great chef. How much influence do celebrity or TV chefs have on what ordinary people cook? I mean, of course, when they see a great chef cooking, they get inspiration and want to cook themselves. So I think that the most like the biggest influence that they provide to people is the motivation and love for cooking. For example, I used to watch. It is called Kuchnia. Like it is called Kuchnia. How do I say? Just called Kuchnia, and I watched it. So I watched some seasons and episodes. I liked it, um, but not as much because, for example, my friend watched all of it, like 4 seasons, and each one has probably 20 episodes or less. I don't remember honestly, but somewhere around that. And he watched it all. He loved it. He says that he might rewatch it sometime when he has free time. Yes, That's it.